Good morning from Energylandia. I'm here today for my first visit to the park. I'm really excited to get on Hyperion and Zardra, but we did just hear and see thunder and lightning, so nothing might be open for a while, but we're here with plenty of time. We're going to get our locker wristband sorted out, get in the park and see what we can do, and I'll give you some off-road shots of wherever we go next, but I'm so excited for this park. Hyperion there, look at, oh, you just saw a flash there. Oh, great. Well, as you can see behind me, I have a new favourite Intamin. Hyperion, not as much force it gives as it looks it gives, but airtime is unreal, and we're on the front row. I'm absolutely soaked, it's pouring, but battling on Zardra, we're going to see if it's open. I know park's only been open for 15 minutes really, but it's an absolute ghost town around here, and we are straight, hopefully, into what is an open Zardra. There's Chocolate Chip Creek as well. This is going to be my 90th credit if it is open now, so I'm really looking forward to this. There's a lovely little Ferris wheel over there as well, but yeah, this is the big park. So we've just come off Zardra for our first ever ride, and what is our first ever RMC as well, and that is absolutely surpassed any expectation I had for it. I said to Elliot when we came into the very harsh brakes, I said that is probably better than Shambhala. I probably need a couple more rides in it to really stun that, but there's no queue for it at all. We're going to go and knock off Frida Abyssus and probably the little Vekoma mine train as well. Get all those done, and then we can come back and do re-rides on Zardra later, because it's a long time to walk around that queue. Don't underestimate it. But yeah, an incredible ride, great airtime, it's great speed, great inversions. I'll get you obviously some more off-ride shots of it, but yeah, that ride is just absolutely incredible. That had a surprisingly good drop on the back. Fun little family coaster, 2 lot special as well. That was great, some really nice little pops of airtime in there, good couple launches, and also some great inversions as well. Give it at least an 8 or maybe even 8.5 out of 10. Now we're going to try a Kipper Like Explorers, which is one of the 2 Vekoma boomerangs here. Kind of a short ride, but still pretty decent, I can't lie. We did speed once on the front, once on the front, once on the back. Not a soaker, but it was fun. Very good Vekoma family suspended coaster. Now we're going to head over to the drop tower. I'm not looking forward to it. Terrible flat and terrible coaster right next to each other. That's 5 minutes I'm never getting back. Why was it 5 minutes long? Well, it was smooth on the first drop and then that was about it. We accidentally just like wandered into the queue for this like toffee log flume or something. I don't really know, but it looks like a soaker. So if we get where, we're going to go on Hyperion after and to try and dry off. I'm like a little bit away. It was a fun little log flume, to be honest. I preferred it. Actually did kind of prefer it to Tycho. Actually no, probably isn't as good as Tycho, but it was fun, nice little drop. And I think we're going to head back on Hyperion now, which I'm looking forward to. We're going to try and get back row, see if it is as rough as people say it is. Also see if we can get some really more great airtime. I think after a back row middle seat ride on Hyperion, I can probably now say that that is better than Hyperion. The airtime on that drop was absolutely ridiculous, and on that floater hill as well, it was brilliant. And there's a really nice ejector after on all the twists and turns coming back into the station. But yeah, need another ride on that probably to really astound it. But yeah, unreal. That is like nowhere near as intense as it looks it is, and we think we went upside down 20 times. But yeah, it was actually pretty fun. I wouldn't mind doing that again tomorrow. So after 3 more rides on Zarja, I am 100% sure that that is my favourite coaster on the planet. I think I mentioned it about airtime, forces, inversions, speed, drops, everything about that is just, yeah, it's unreal. Well, we ended up queuing probably about half an hour for this just because I decided to do a train swap with 20 minutes of the day left to go. So we've only got 10 minutes to try and get to Formula, but we're going to try and give it a jog probably, try and get over there, try and wrap up with that little Vekoma watch coaster for our last ride of the day. We made it. It's about 2-minute run through Sweet Valley and the rest of Aqualantis, and we made it. Might even get lucky enough to get 2 rides on this. Well, I was right. We were able to get on the second to last and the last train of the day here on Formula, the nice little Vekoma Space Gen coaster here. I'm actually really enjoying that now. Probably a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. Big up to the riders. Big thank you for them for that, and I'll stay on the back row as well. Some really great pots of airtime. But that does wrap up day one here at Energylandia. I've had an absolutely brilliant time in this park. I think actually the most rides individually I've had at any theme park ever in one day. It's a really great park. I can't wait to be back here tomorrow. And with the power of editing, it's 12 hours for us, but for the power of editing, you guys will be back here with me in literally a matter of moments. So thank you for joining me for the first part of this video. I'll see you all in a minute. We made it to Zadra. Now it's time to get around that queue and hopefully get on the first train today. That would be really cool. Start our day here at Energylandia. We've had another 3 amazing rides in Zadra, including the back row ride. And if you can see in the background here, it's a little bit bright, but we're queuing up for Draken. We've got about 6 little kiddie creds left to go, so this is the first one of those today. Try and get around and do all the other ones as well. So we just went on, it's probably the most intense coaster in the park, and now we're going to go on something that's slightly smaller. For me, if that didn't have such a bad rattle on the back row, that would be better than Shambhala.
How was that? Oh, did you, Mega?
That was actually pretty fun. It reminded me a bit of Flight of Hippogriff that I did in Hollywood, Universal Hollywood, not that long ago. I think that also was a Vekoma as well, but yeah, pretty fun. I think we're going to try and get some lunch down and then maybe get off the rest of these creds, or maybe re-rise in Zadra. Aztec swing was pretty fun, and now we're going on this pretty intense powered, what is this? I'd rather go on speed.
It's that, it just goes up and around.
That was about as bad as it looks, and according to Elliot, Shark Bay at Creeley's, whatever the hell that is, looked no better. Just had another amazing 2 rides on Hyperion. For me, that is so close to Shambhala now, but I think that little rattle on the back just edges it for Shambhala because that's so glossy smooth. We're going to try and go around the park in a loop now, do speed, RMF, Dragon, Formula, Abysses, and then hopefully end a bit later with Zadra, and then hopefully we've got time to maybe do a couple of laps on Zadra as well. But yeah, I'll get you some off-ride shots wherever we go next. So we've just queued about 45-ish minutes, I think, for Speed Water Coaster, primarily because the ride actually had a technical fault for 15 minutes, which is the first breakdown that we've had while we've been here at Energylandia. And we also had a bit of an altercation with a fruity Polish character after that breakdown, which is a bit interesting. But the ride was really fun. We got a little bit wet, just the sort of like perfect amount. I think we're going to try Anaconda now, or if not, we're going to try IMF Dragon, then hopefully Formula or Abysses. Well, I think I can see why the park has never built another dart ride after that, because that was like one of the worst things I've ever been on. Just to get on the ride, we have to get wet. We're trying to avoid this. That surprisingly wasn't really a soaker. Now we're going to get another ride in this great little Vekoma launch coaster, Formula. think I'm in love. If you're going to do this coaster, do it on the back row because you actually get an insane pop of air time as you're going down that drop. Every single railing at this park today, just done it again. Every railing, I'm not touching them again, but every railing just has electric static on it. This is running 3 trains. We've got about half an hour left today. Hopefully we can get 2 rides on this really awesome Vekoma launch. Here we go. That is it then. It's come and gone so quick for us these 2 days here at Energylandia, but we are now down 2 amazing rides on this awesome, honestly I'd love Thorpe to get something like this, my home park, an awesome Vekoma launch coaster, double launch coaster. It's a brilliant ride, some great airtime on there. We did it on the front, back and a few in the middle as well over the last couple of days. It's a really excellent ride, as well as Formula as well, the Vekoma Space Gen launch coaster, which is fairly similar to this in terms of cars and its premise and whatever. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me here from Energylandia. There's still a lot of off-road POV still to come from this park, as well as a couple from Legendia as well, as a vlog from that park as well, which will be out tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me here. I think it's coming pie on there. Oh, I absolutely love this coaster. I love this park. I love Zadra. I love Hyperion. I don't love Mayan, but speed's great. RMS Dragon. I want to come back here again already. This is such an amazing park. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Share this one with your friends. It really means a lot to me. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.